Hi Southminster, it's Pastor Liz bringing you greetings this Wednesday morning through our eBlast devotional. I really do miss worshiping with all of you on Sunday, and I can't wait till we are back together in our sanctuary. I think we are going to appreciate being together like we never have before. But I am glad that in this time we can stay connected through emails, through phone calls, and through these devotionals. So I hope that you are also calling and reaching out to each other because we want to stay connected as a church during this difficult time. Pastor Matt mentioned before that it was really fitting that our series leading up to this time was the Beatitudes. And we remember that one of the first Beatitudes we talked about was, "Blessed are the mourn, for they will be comforted." And when they were talking about those who were mourning, they weren't necessarily talking about those who had lost a loved one, but those who were actually mourning things in their life that they've lost. And psychologists are telling us right now that a lot of what we are all experiencing, even though we don't realize it, is grief. We have grief because our way of life has changed. We can't just walk into the store anymore. We can't just get together with friends. Suddenly, there are all kinds of things that we feel that we have lost. And so I just want to bring that up because I hadn't really thought of it that way, and I think it's helpful to realize that we're all grieving a little bit. I talked in my first video about reaching out to a friend that you haven't talked to in a long, long time, about just calling people and telling them how much they mean to you. And so this is kind of a little check-in to see if you've been able to do that or not. I know for myself, I haven't been able to do and reach out to all the people I wanted to. And something else I read, I've talked to a lot of people and we just kind of feel like we're moving in slow motion. And they said that that is to be expected. That's kind of what's going on in everybody's brains right now as we're processing everything that happens. So, you may have thought, oh, this is great. I'm going to clean my house. I'm going to paint the shutters. I'm going to get all this stuff done. And you may now be finding like, you know what? I don't have energy for that. And that is what psychologists tell us is happening and is normal. So I want to encourage you to still reach out, but maybe initially you thought, oh, I'm going to call one friend every day, and that hasn't happened. Well, that's okay. Maybe try to call one old friend this week. I know on my personal list, it's going much slower than I had expected, but it is going. So I've had to, read and learn and decide, okay, I'm not going to be able to do all the things I thought, but I'm going to be slowly reaching out to people at a different pace, and that's okay. So, blessed are those who mourn, for they will be comforted. Our comfort comes from the Lord. We need to turn to God right now. And part of the strength comes in knowing that literally for thousands and thousands of years, we, God's people, have called out. The Israelites were stranded in the wilderness for 40 years. Throughout the Bible, people have faced persecution. People have been in really, really dire situations. And God has always been there. We are so lucky that most of us have warm houses and plenty of food and entertainment. We have the ability to talk to each other and interact with each other through media. We are so, so fortunate. But we need to be reminded that our comfort comes from God. And so we can reach out to God, and we need to be doing that, and we need to be praying. So thank you after this message for taking time to pray at noon for the end to the coronavirus, for safety for all of our medical workers, for recovery for those who have it, and just for help for everyone right now who is going through a stressful time. I'm going to close by reading the last verses of Psalm 31, and I hope they resonate with you the way they resonated with me. Praise be to the Lord, for he showed me the wonders of his love when I was in a city under siege. In my alarm I said, I am cut off from your sight. You heard my cry for mercy when I called to you for help. Love the Lord, all his faithful people. The Lord preserves those who are true to him, but the proud he pays back in full. Be strong and take heart, all you who hope in the Lord. We do hope in the Lord. The Lord is with us, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Bye-bye.